It's finally done, kinda. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Chris. Welcome back to my channel. Finally, after about 3 months of living in this apartment, I have gotten to a point of about 90% being finished with my dream studio space. And rest assured, when it's at 100% 2023, there will be a full studio tour coming. But I'm just so excited because now I'm finally up to a point where I can film a proper video. If you remember, my last video looked like this, and that's just not gonna cut it. So for the last 3 months, I've been working really hard to finish this studio space. I've been building a lot of different things in here, painting a lot of different things, and then there was a hurricane, I quit my job. A lot of things happened to where the timeline of this studio just got way extended past where I wanted it to be. So I'm just super excited. I wanna talk quickly about the space as it is now and what's to come, and just show you around real quick. So let's get it. All right, switching over to vlog mode for the rest of this video so I can walk you through the space. And so the premise of building this studio was essentially, how do I effectively use all the space in here? And how do I create multiple different sets, right? So I have a lot of things, and my last space was a little bit cramped and really hard to have an effective way of shooting different types of content. So I wanted to create a place that is a little bit more minimalistic, kind of, and at the same time I wanted to build out multiple different sets for the different kinds of videos that I create. But first things first is the all-important couch. Every studio needs a good couch. This couch actually acts also as a pull-out bed because we had to compromise between having a guest room and having my office space. So this is a pull-out couch as well as a super dope, comfortable regular couch. Plus, I can finally hang this poster I've had for a very long time, and I didn't have room in my other place to hang it. So if you follow me on Instagram, then you know I make a lot of fashion videos, and if you don't follow me, you should. But anyways, this is going to be my fashion background set. I'm gonna add some plants in there eventually as well. Right now it has a lot of my shoes. I can't fit all of my shoes in this apartment, so I'm just hand picking different ones. It's gonna frequently change. This clothing rack right here used to be bamboo, but if you see it now, it is more of a walnut color. I stained that along with my dad. Trying to match this wood, because it was bamboo, it was too light. It didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it to, but it matches much better than before. And by the way, staining wood was one of the most difficult things I've ever had to do in my life, not even gonna lie. More on that later. But hanging here right now is all of my Cuts clothing fall winter collection. And speaking of Cuts clothing, fall is here and winter is almost here as well. That means the weather's getting cooler and much better even here in Florida. So now is the time to wear your favorite long sleeves, jackets, hoodies, your joggers, your pants, all of those things. And nothing better to rock than Cuts at this time. This is the Cuts long sleeve in Adobe colorway. As I said, got a bunch of Cuts long sleeves right here. That is their fall winter line. So many colorways, so much comfort, and it's perfect to rock going to work. And I wear it every day coming into the studio to work as well. So if you want to check them out for 15% off, use the code Abeleda, use the link down in the description, and check out Cuts clothing for yourself. I promise you, you won't regret it. Now we're on to my favorite part of this studio, the part that I worked hardest on, which is, of course, the main set, the main wall, the main workspace, which is right there behind me. So one of my challenges as a multifaceted creative is that I just can't work in any regular space, right? I have to have a space that serves multiple purposes. It needs to be a space that has the proper tools to produce music, film videos and edit videos and talk to clients and kind of just be a space of my own where I can vibe in and be very comfortable in and feel like I can succeed in. So that is why I put so much effort into making this space as perfect as possible, and designing it and laying it out the way that I did, and also why I put so much effort into my favorite area of the room, which is my workspace wall, where everything happens. So I'm going to show you that right now. All right, so the first thing that I did was paint that charcoal accent wall. I've always wanted a charcoal gray accent wall in my office space, especially to complement my other favorite color, which is orange. That wall used to look just like that, a little bit of a lighter gray, but now, as you can see, charcoal gray to match the charcoal gray blackout curtains from IKEA. And these beautiful eco foam acoustic sound panels are from Output, which, if you're interested in checking them out, use the discount code in my bio for 10% off of any Output products. One of my favorite things about this room is that I wanted to make it smart capable and connect to different technologies just to streamline everything. I love doing that. So check this out. Alexa, turn off studio. Alexa, turn on studio. Yeah. Quickly going over my desk setup, I have a lot of different things clamped on. I have my main monitor clamped on. I finally have room to have my laptop as a second screen on this desk. Then I have my microphone stand clamped on. It's going to be way easier for me to get down ideas really fast if I'm trying to work on a track versus setting up a mic stand every time, yada, yada, yada. Then I have my studio monitors set on a clamp as well. And then I also have this power outlet here clamped. Of course, I got my Funkos here. Goku keeps falling down. I don't know why. And then I can finally fit both my machine and Native Instruments MIDI keyboard here effectively so that they're both within reach. And this is going to be the clamp where I put my camera where I'm filming my YouTube tutorials. So basically, I had two options. I could either buy a $3,000 desk. That is my dream desk from AZ Studios. If you hear me, please sponsor me. I would love that so much. And I definitely want one of your desks because that was the inspiration behind this desk. But lucky enough, instead of spending $3,000 on a brand new desk, my girlfriend's dad had a spare desk in his work office that he needed to get rid of. And although it is not the same color wood as some of the other wood in here, which would have been my preference, it was a free desk. So I asked him if he could take it apart, and then I basically created some specs to build this out because what I needed was a desk that was standing. You know I love my standing desks. And that also had a pull-out keyboard drawer, so I didn't have to put my keyboard on a keyboard stand and take up extra space. So this right here is the main reason why I ended up building my own desk instead of buying one. So to build this desk, I had to essentially take apart my old desk, taking off the standing legs from that one and attaching it to this desk right here. But on top of my girlfriend's dad taking it apart, I had to saw it into different pieces so that I could attach brackets to the bottom and make that sliding keyboard work. But honestly, the best part about building this desk is that I got to build it with my dad. And honestly, without his help, I could not have done it at all. And thankfully, he's the type of person to not even, need to be asked to help. I was just kind of going home and doing things on my own. And, he's the type to see his kids doing different things and just volunteers help with no questions asked. And that was a lot of fun. And it was a very successful project. So shout out to you, Dad, for helping me build this. Yeah, it means a lot, and I'm very proud of how this came out. Overall, this has been a very satisfying experience in terms of planning to implementation to seeing how it is now and knowing what it's going to look like in the future. Um, I've never been to Home Depot so many damn times in my life, to be honest, and I don't really want to go back. And like I said, I'm 90% done with it. Hopefully I get to 100 really soon, and I will be back with a full studio tour ASAP starting 2023. I can finally comfortably work in my space and be efficient with my work. So that's really exciting. But other than that, I got nothing left for y'all today. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my studio. If you like this kind of content and you want to see more of it, go ahead and please hit that like button down below and hit that subscribe button. But other than that, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.